common neighborhood dispute, often resolved with stern words, was about to erupt into unimaginable violence. It would test the resolve of law enforcement and forge an unlikely hero from the shadows. This is the story of two deputies, Jason Thompson and Ryan Rathbun, who faced down a deadly threat and survived, forever changed by a sudden, brutal attack. This is a rare glimpse into the sheer unpredictability of police work, where routine calls can turn into life or death situations in mere seconds. On the 10th of February 2022, the peaceful calm of Green Valley Drive was shattered. The genesis of the incident was simple: a burning garbage pile. 60-year-old Joel Young became increasingly enraged by the smoke drifting into his home. Around 3 p.m., already consuming alcohol, Young confronted his neighbor. The argument quickly escalated, devolving into heated insults. When his neighbor reportedly told him to F off, Young's fury reached a boiling point. He retreated into his home, not to cool down, but to arm himself. Young emerged moments later, brandishing a shotgun. He then fired a round into the air, a chilling warning shot that echoed through the valley. The sound of that blast prompted a frantic 911 call, dispatching help to the scene. Whatcom County Sheriff's deputies Jason Thompson and Ryan Rathbun were among those responding. Deputy Rathbun, with nearly 16 years on the force, was a seasoned veteran. He served as a field training officer and was a member of the SWAT team. Deputy Thompson brought 13 years of experience to the department. Together, they possessed almost 3 decades of combined law enforcement expertise. Arriving around 4:40 p.m., the deputies approached the tense situation. Body camera footage captures the initial moments of their arrival. The deputies surveyed the scene. They quickly identified Joel Young, still armed with the shotgun. Their training immediately kicked in, prioritizing de-escalation. The deputies issued clear verbal commands to Young. "Drop the gun," they shouted, their voices firm but controlled. But Young was beyond reasoning. His rage had consumed him. Instead of complying, Young raised his weapon towards the deputies. The situation instantly transformed from a dispute to a deadly ambush. In a horrifying flash, Young fired his shotgun. Deputy Jason Thompson was the first to fall, struck directly in the head. The impact was devastating, a catastrophic injury inflicted without warning. Deputy Rathbun reacted instantly, advancing towards the threat. He returned fire, attempting to neutralize Young and protect his partner. But Young fired again, unleashing another volley of pellets. This time, Deputy Ryan Rathbun was hit, also struck in the head. Both deputies, bleeding and severely injured, were now down. It was a scene of pure chaos, a desperate struggle for survival. Yet, in this moment of extreme peril, an unexpected hero emerged. A neighbor, later identified as Cody Dieter, made a courageous and life-saving decision. He drew his own handgun and fired multiple rounds at Joel Young. His intervention undoubtedly drew Young's attention away from the wounded officers. Dieter then rushed to assist the gravely injured deputies. He helped drag Deputy Thompson out of the immediate line of fire. Under continued threat, both deputies and Dieter took cover in a nearby garage. This impromptu sanctuary offered a brief respite from the barrage. They applied immediate first aid, desperate to stem the bleeding. Deputy Thompson's injuries were severe: a broken nose and numerous pellets. Pellets were embedded in his forehead and face. Deputy Rathbun also sustained gunshot wounds to his head and face. He reported pellets lodged in his sinuses. While the deputies fought for their lives, Young remained barricaded. A tense 2-hour standoff ensued with additional law enforcement. Eventually, Joel Young surrendered to authorities. He was immediately taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of attempted murder. The investigation was swiftly handed over to the Bellingham Police Department. They led the Law Enforcement Mutual Aid Response Team, LEMART. This coordinated effort ensured a thorough and impartial review. Young also faced 6 counts of reckless endangerment, along with assault while armed with a firearm and felony harassment. He was booked into Skagit County Jail, held on a staggering $5 million bond. The legal proceedings would undoubtedly be lengthy and complex. Meanwhile, Deputies Thompson and Rathbun were transported to Peace Health Street Joseph Medical Center. Despite the severity of their wounds, they were listed in stable condition. Both deputies were eventually released from the hospital. Almost a year after the horrific incident, in January 2023, they returned to duty. A remarkable testament to their dedication and courage. On the 5th of May 2023, their bravery was officially recognized. Deputies Rathbun and Thompson received the Medal of Honor. Thank you for joining us in exploring this harrowing account. We honor the enduring spirit of those who protect our communities and the unexpected heroes who rise when darkness descends. Stay safe and remember the sacrifices made for our safety.